35 Live, baby. Come on up in here. Come on up in here, man. My girl had a heart attack this morning. My girl had a heart attack. Prayers go out to my girl, man. She feeling better though, but she had a heart attack this morning. My heart attack, man. Woo. My whole day at work was fucked up, but she told me don't leave work and all that, you know. But she all right. She all right, man. She all right. You know what I'm saying? James Cash, what it do, homie? What it do? What it do? What it do? James Cash in the house. First one up in here. That's what I'm talking about. So pray for my girl, man. She had a heart attack. God is good. She all right. Everything gonna be cool. Do we? What it do, baby? What it do? Melly up in here, man. What's going on, man? What's going on with y'all, man? Although I heard my girl had a heart attack, I also see some good news today, man. One of my homeboys, man, Boulevard hit me, man, on Facebook, man. Shouts out to Boulevard, man. Shouts out to Boulevard. He shared something with me, man. I ain't even know my homie Danny Boy from Palmer Pass do COVID in Arizona, man. I ain't even know that, man. Danny Boy was in Tracy with me. Boulevard ride like one of them first Majestics in Compton, man. Boulevard had a clean ass rag 4, had that 79 Cont, had that red rag dudes one time. Him and my homie Lil Tony used to run together from the Pike. Boulevard had some tight ass low riders too, man. How y'all Thursday going? I was on the east side of Compton today just hanging out with loved ones. Hope you're well, OG. Man, I'm good, man. Life is good. RS, what's up, baby? Man, shit. I'm loving my job, but it's tearing a hole up in me already, boy. Hey, check this out, man. You can't complain when something's going good in your life, man. Ain't no need in complaining. What's up, Wolf? Solo up in here. OG Cat Eyes. What it do, OG? Rolling with you from Texas. Keep it crippin'. I'm trying to, man, but I'm the positive way. We want to see you in that rag Chevy soon, big homie. Hey, baby, check this out. If it ain't a coupe, it ain't getting cut. You feel what I'm saying? But check this out, man. I'm debating on whether I should get a bike or something, man. Right? But my girl had this little mild heart attack. She feeling better, so I'm glad. My enthusiasm ain't all the way down, but I'm not feeling. She telling me, she ain't want me to leave work or nothing, man. I love that woman, man. But check this out, man. Somebody sent me something to see when I got off work, right? This renegade dude, Hispanic dude, somebody told me to check it out. He was sitting up here talking about how dudes go to S&Y yard. They still had their hoods on them. Watch this, man. Ain't nobody got to cover up their neighborhoods when they go in the S&Y yards. Ain't nobody got to cover up their hoods when they denounce gangbang. Shit, snitches don't cover them up when they get caught in snitching. But you already know you're no good when you go to watch this. People need to understand something. This dude say 50% of the people went to S&Y to get a date. He a goddamn lie. About 25%. Because they just start telling them to do that. Right? A lot of dudes go to the S&Y, man, because they can't handle the funk on that main line. You know the coldest part it is to me when you run across brothers, right? Why brothers got a bad habit, man, when they beat you, so yeah, I just got out the joint. Renegade is a drop out of the real way. I already know. He be trying to pop it like he really with it. I already know, Wolf. But Pete, man, if you know anybody ever did time in California Departments of Corrections, why brothers always want to believe people, they want people to believe that they was on them level 4 yards. I was on every level 4 except Hot Desert and New Corn. Right? So if they was in them level 4s, I sure would have seen them. Because that's the only place I was doing time at. Right? See, what's wrong with brothers, man? Brothers go to the pen. Instead of going to ask them why, they go EOP. EOP is get on hot meds. Ain't no politics on them EOP yards. So when they get caught up and go back to the main lines, if Crips and Bloods go to EOP, then go back to the main line on level 4s, they get DP now. Because they was running from the funk. Now they want to come back to the main line like it's all cool. A lot of dudes want to go to certain pens because their homies might have a sack or have access to the phones. But let me share this with you. Your homies in the penitentiary, your homie is not financially obligated to have your back. He's physically obligated to stand by you in time of aid when it's time for you to get caught up in something. But if you're wrong, he's supposed to be the first one to step to the plate. So I'm going to take you down. But you don't never hear that. You understand what I'm saying? Like I was telling y'all last night, man, back in the day, that tattoo C-Mac got, if C-Mac would have came to 4800, man, look at here, man. OG pulled them tailor-made suits out the closet, ducks off them stakes. It ain't a Chevy, don't raise it up. Yeah, you talking. Listen to me, man. If C-Mac would have came to 4800 with that Hoover killer on him, he wouldn't have lasted 4 hours in there. A Hoover would have met him soon as they heard he was busted. Right? Soon as they heard he was busted, they'd have been waiting by the phone. Soon as that margin door would have came open, they'd have had a field day with him. He probably wouldn't have got no fair one. Because you disrespected all Hoover, so why would you ask for a fair one? See, that's just the cold part when C-Mac is being misguided by people. Instead of people telling them to cover that up. You're not disrespecting one individual. You're disrespecting a whole gang. So backpacking is what you're supposed to get coming. Not no head up fades. So when everybody was saying he was fighting in that county, check this out, man. You look like, did y'all see any physical marks on that dude? Look like he been squabbling. Since he recently went to jail and came back, he still looked the same. I ain't taking nothing from him. I want that little brother to get himself together, man. Keep me 100 with y'all. But I'm telling you this. All that hoorah he doing, he need to stop doing that. He need to stop disrespecting hoods. He need to stop disrespecting dead homies. Because that shit ain't cool, man. When you disrespecting Hoovers, you disrespecting their dead homies, you need to understand this too. Other Crips got love for them same dead homies from Hoover. They don't just have love for their homies that's resting in peace from their hood. They got love for dudes from other sets. You got Damus that got love for Crips that's resting in peace. You got Crips that got love for Damus that's resting in peace. So why would you project that image and saying fuck your dead homies? That shit is not a good look. And stop putting it on your dead homies because it don't mean nothing. You're disrespecting your hood when you put it on your hood and put it on your dead homies. You're disrespecting your hood. You understand what I'm saying? That shit is buster behavior, immaturity. That's not a stand-up gang member. You understand what I'm saying? Because you ain't doing that in nobody's face. You're doing that on the internet, and you're allowing yourself to be exploited by No Jumper, China Mac. Because you're going to say that on every show. You're going to say something about a Hoover. C-Mac, brother, that ain't cool. You need to stop, man. Reach out to a player, man. Let's chop up some real Crip shit. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nobody above the law, man. So you dudes be getting on this internet and you're bickering with each other, and this the goddamn shame about it, man. It's only LA cats seem to be doing that. Now, I ain't no fan of this Taz, whatever the fuck his name is. I ain't no fan of that weird ass dude, man. That young dude, he putting 100 on him, right? Watch this. I wasn't mad at that dude for saying this or saying that. What I was offended about was this. This dude is trying to manipulate blacks and going at each other. That's what I'm against. I don't subscribe to black on black violence no more, man. I don't get down out that kid. You understand what I'm saying? Question, OG, can you help us understand in Texas something? I'm 52, been cripping since 89, did 20 flat behind, putting in work from background, can be checked. Why Cali Crips look down on us? Who really? Watch this, we don't look down at y'all, brother. Watch this, man. Can't no Crip of blood look down at a Crip that's out of state, claiming what they claiming. If that was the case, y'all wouldn't have started gangbanging. You understand what I'm saying? We took it out there and marinated. Watch this. What people do look at, certain dudes, just like certain dudes that's cripping or claiming blood out of state, they look at certain dudes from here like, oh man, he putting 100 on him. Like, let me give you an example of what I'm saying. You say you've been banging since 89, right? Year 20 flat. Hey man, I'm glad you at home, brother. I'm glad you're alive and you're able to talk about it. When the dude started gang banging when he in his 20s, any real banker gonna talk about him. You got dudes that started gang banging when they was grown and calling themselves OGs. That's the title of earned, not just given. You understand what I'm saying, OG Cat Eyes? I ain't understand. Watch this. I respect Loco. Loco to me is my home. That's my homeboy, Loco. Right? I respect Loco Crippin. You understand what I'm saying? Same with Punkin. I respect they Crippin. I ain't never disputed they Crippin. I don't care where they from. They can be from South Africa. I'm gonna respect they Crippin. I'm gonna respect any man Crippin. I'm gonna respect any Damuism. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't about where you from. It's about where you're going. It ain't about what you know. It's about who you know. Sometimes when it comes to this gang shit, you understand what I'm saying? But I will say this, and people might get it confused and misconstrued it. People in LA might get it misconstrued. When I say people should pay homage to where it started, pay homage to Raymond. Not don't pay homage to me. Pay homage to the founder of Crip. That's Raymond. If it's Pirus in Texas, Pirus need to pay homage to Westside Pirus, to the founders of Piru. Piru started in Compton. So LB, Puddin', Bartender, Sugarman them, Tam, them, and they seen that them dudes, they should pay homage to them. Not to everybody from Westside, or everybody from Looters. But you supposed to give dudes like Stanley, China Dog them, pay homage to them. If it's some front hoods out of state, Denver, Detroit, Florida, wherever, New York, pay homage to Front Hood, pay homage to the founders of Front Hood. But when it comes to Crippin', pay homage to Raymond. So if you're going to pay homage to Raymond, your Crippin' is well recognized. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I had a misunderstanding one time behind C-Mac, right? And it was with people I had respect for, right? Still got respect for them. I don't do no bickering on YouTube, man. Listen to me. When they tried to expose, what's up, Mr. Henderson? How you doing, homie? When they tried to expose C-Mac for his past misdeeds and bustism behavior, I told them, because one was from neighborhood, reach out at the neighborhood. But what I say now, reach out to homies for it won't be on the YouTube. And that was taken the wrong way. All right, but we got past it. This is how I'm showing you. Watch this, man. This is why I love my homies. Wolf on here, Melly Mill, Redbird, Bone, Vine them. See, if I'm doing something wrong, my homies gonna pull me on that phone. They gonna hit me on that phone like, hey, Bam, my big homie Dre baby now. Hey, Bam, pump your brakes, slow your roll, man. You losing focus. And so that's pulling my coattail. Even Mr. Henderson did that. And we didn't have talks over the phone, not on YouTube. This is how you get out. Ain't nothing wrong with paying homage to what Crip started at and Damuism started at. It started in LA. We ain't trying to say y'all is busters out there. No, ain't no busters out of state. You understand what I'm saying? Now this dude, Taz, he's thinking, I'm telling him he in California politics. I ain't telling you in California politics. I'm telling you trying to manipulate two brothers that going at each other. And you're out of pocket for doing that. So he's trying to make it a state thing. Oh man, them Cali niggas ain't, you niggas think y'all hard. Nigga, this YouTube, I do what I want to do, nigga. You on off, man, dude? Shut, pump your motherfucking brakes, dude. You ain't hard, nigga. You like a breakfast egg, you'll get cracked fucking with me. But what I'm saying, listen to me, man. I respect any man gangsterism. Whether he a Crip, Damu, Vice Lord, gangster, disciple, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Because we all know. Watch this, homie. If you're a Crip in Texas, you can get the blue carpet poles get rolled out for you whatever hood you go to. That's how Crippin' was. If you're a blood, you're supposed to be able to go to any blood hood and the red carpet get rolled out to you. We don't have that no more. Ain't no Crip greetings like that. You understand what I'm saying? We don't respect each other enough to say enough is enough. You understand what I'm saying, Cat Eyes? See, I'm a dude. I don't just want peace in LA amongst gangs. I want peace everywhere where it's a ghetto, where black folks live, where Hispanics live. I want peace. I don't want violence. I'm tired of violence. Long Beach, Sacramento, Pasadena, San Diego, have to do extra in prison to get respect. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. Hey, watch this, man. I done seen in Dallas working, Joe. You know me. I know that. Hey, man, I was going to work the other day and seeing the trade. I thought about you like a motherfucker too, Mr. Henderson. Check this out. I done seen dudes out of LA in California prison putting 100 on them, trying to put extras on it just to get recognized or to get some respect that was already given. You already got your respect, so there's no need in putting extras on anything. Hey, thank you, OG Cat Eyes. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, man, like Ghetto Boy said on Resurrection, ain't no nigga ghetto harder than nobody ghetto, man. You feel what I'm saying? Texas, I got a lot of love for Texas, man, and that love it came based because of Loco. It came because of Loco. I got respect for all Crips. I don't give a fuck where they at. I got respect for all Damus. I don't give a fuck what state they in. Because I respect gangsterism. You understand what I'm saying? When I say I respect gangsterism, I respect anybody that's part of a gang. But what I respect more is when we turn ourselves around, when we redeem ourselves and rectify our errors and start making amends to the community that we helped destroy. That's the utmost respect. You understand what I'm saying? Bam, you ain't right. What you mean I ain't right, man? What you mean? Hey, check this out. I don't want no problems with that little brother, man. I just be tripping over that little dude, man. Every time somebody send me something with that dude, every time he do something, right? Dude tried to make it a Cali thing. Ain't nobody, watch this, man. There's hitters everywhere, man. He must have didn't think Bam knew that. Didn't nobody else know that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to see Cowboy. I don't want to see C-Mac. I don't want to see 600. I don't want to see OD Sim them getting caught up in nothing that can put them in the cemetery or put them in prison. He asked next month for a family reunion. I want to hook up with you. We got to, baby. We got to. My girl's birthday on the 13th. So let's try to make it happen, man. Let's try to make it happen, man. Take some pictures and send them to Sick Mick. You feel me? I just saw you said Taz gonna be a crack dead messing with you. Hey, check this out, man. I ain't throwing no lugs or daggers at that dude, but I'm old enough to be that little dude daddy, man. I don't do that. I was just trying to correct him on something. If he for peace and he know all these Crips he say he can grew up with and all that, but don't advocate black on black violence. Don't manipulate that. Watch this, man. If a Crip dude get out of LA, get to telling another Crip to pull up, I'm gonna speak ill on them too. I don't subscribe to black on black violence no more, man. I got tired of being a Ku Klux Klan in a black body. I done did more damage to my own community than anybody ever did. You understand what I'm saying? That's all gang members is doing. We're doing a disfavor to our communities. We fucking up our communities. Every active gang member that's active. I ain't talking about these gang members that's calling themselves active and all they doing is just showing up with a cup with some ice and they waiting on somebody to pour a drink. Showing up with some raps, waiting on somebody to put the weed in it for them to smoke a blunt. I ain't talking about them type of gang bangers. I ain't talking about the dress-up bangers. I'm talking about the ones that's really putting in work. It's time to retire. It's time to retire. You see, this the fucked up part about it too, man. You got dudes that's chasing the bag. That's one. Some of them, 98% of them, is the ones putting in work. And don't jeopardize the bag by putting in work. Because now, watch this. Now, the only reason, the primary goal of you chasing the bag is just in case you get caught for putting in work, you need an attorney, you need bail money. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. All right, Robert, that's up in here. Checking in, thumbs up, can't hang out tonight. Bro, it's all good, it's all good. JC up in here, though. Tapping in for water, what it do, OG Bamm. Listen to me, man. We got to start having allegiance with each other. All over, not just in LA. All gang members must come together and say, man, enough is enough. The only option is peace. We got to stop perpetuating violence amongst ourselves. We don't need that. That's not a good look. I was just looking at some man, what is this Republican-ass senator is trying to put a bill out where they don't want to get, if a state gives some blacks anything for reparation, that state can't get no more federal money. They do not want to give us nothing. So why do black folks want to embrace these devils and think they like you and respect you? Why do you brothers persist to go on lad and go on no jumper when they clowning you? Why do these brothers subscribe to Dirty Milk when he's belittling another black man? Who the fuck is Milk? This is the shit that irritates me and bothers me. You know one of the biggest things amongst blacks, man? We tend to embrace everybody else, but look at another brother like he got shit on. You'll sit up, man. I see brothers, they'd rather be friends with white boys and Mahindas instead of embracing another brother. They'll sit up and talk about another brother with them people. You understand what I'm saying? And China Mac, he one of the coldest dudes on the internet that exploit us. Name using C-Mac to clout chase to get all these subscribers. Yeah, he throwing them a few dollars. C-Mac chasing his money, but he's chasing it based to help somebody else get likes and subscribers, and they're using him as a comedian. They got him on some theatricals, and them shenanigans can get him hurt. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna be out there on the 12th and the 15th, OG. I got you, baby. Hit me in my email. You know my email. Let me send you my new number. You feel me? But I just want peace and the truth fire in the black community. I'm telling you, I got a letter from football, man. In that letter, he was telling me the gangsters and the neighborhood corps had a basketball game in the pen in Folsom, old Folsom, right? And after the basketball game, they had a spread. If that ain't nothing but Crip love, man, I don't know what it is. So I commend all gangsters in neighborhoods that was in old Folsom that participated in that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna make this up, man. Let me give y'all some game on something, man. I remember in 1995, Tony Stacy gave a big old Crip spread. Wrote out pamphlets about how Raymond created Crip, how Chucky came about it, how Mac made like 500 motherfucking burritos. We all on the yard. Pruno, weed, food. Motherfucking snuck the Super 3 out. We listened to the music. But didn't know Hoover show up. And somebody said something. And Rockhead from Insane was standing next to him, and I did this. What y'all expect? They always been like that, even before that. Criminal wasn't even out yet. They wasn't even saying Hoover criminals. But Hoover's always isolated themselves based on who they was beefing with. You understand what I'm saying? Based on who they was beefing with. You had Hoovers that was CCOs. You had Hoovers that was Blue Notes. So them dudes wasn't Crips, but they were CCOs and they was Blue Notes. Come on, man. We got to start coming together as one and stop a line, the beefs that done happened in LA, for people to voice their opinion on it and try to manipulate us and going at each other. So if we allow third parties to create bullshit amongst us, because it's already bullshit that kind of got tamed, we're going to continue losing folk. Did OG Puddin' have something to do with Salty? Hey, check this out, man. That's a question I ain't finna answer, man. That's a question I ain't finna answer, brother. Hey, watch this, man. I ain't finna rehash no old feelings, no hatred towards people. But that's a question that ain't cool right there, man. That ain't cool. I don't like how neighborhood beef with each other. Well, watch this, man. That's what's going on today in gang banging. Neighborhoods beef with neighborhoods, Comptons beef with Comptons, LA beef with LA Crips. It's in-house beefing. It wasn't like that in the 70s, man. Man, when I first started gang banging, man, in 71, man, if we went downtown, it was a gang of 60s down there, man, we was all cool. You understand what I'm saying? What's up, Damu? What's up, homeboy? What's up with the folks? Listen to me, we got to do better than that. You feel what I'm saying? We need to, hey, check this out. That dude didn't know putting on, did he know Salty? That's another reason I don't feed into that, homie. I don't feed into that. Salty was my big homie. Puddin' was a hitter. Simple as that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't get down like that. We're not finna, and I appreciate if you don't address me nothing when it comes to my big homie Soft. You don't address that. Don't throw that at me. Got in here late. You all good, baby. You all good. You know you're always good. But listen to me. Hoods is beefing with Hoods and Crips is beefing with Crips, man. It was a time Compton didn't even do that. But I'm telling you, in the early 70s, man, when Crippin' first came out, we'd go downtown. It can be 60s down there, man. It could be Hoovers down there. And where you from, homie? Compton Crip. All us start marching together. We kicking it together. Now it's not like that. You understand what I'm saying? You got Blood saying, hey, man, I ain't even worried about a Crip today. I'm more worried about a Damu now. Same with Crips. And Bloods used to say, Crips, we ain't got to do none of them shit. They going to kill each other. Now Bloods is doing the same thing Crips do. Watch this. Every gang, watch this, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. Every gang member is a CK and a BK. Bloods are CKs and BKs. Crips are CKs and BKs. So don't just point fingers at the Hoovers, talking about they anybody killer. See, watch this, man. When y'all dudes be saying Hoovers is one of the biggest sets, East Coasters is one of the big sets, but y'all forgot Compton is a big ass set. Compton Crips come together. Watch this here. Gangsta Marcellus said started CC Riders, but a lot of us got OCC tatted on us. Original Compton Crips. Compton Crips always came together as one. No matter what set we was from in Compton, CC Riders was already in effect, baby, before Gangsta Marcellus put a name on it, a title on it. So I commend my big homie and my homie Gangsta for doing that. You understand what I'm saying? But Compton always came together. So what makes Hoover's the biggest set on East Coasters? You understand what I'm saying? Carvers, Monas, Pocket, Front Hood. That's just the sets by me, the beginning of Compton. 6 Hood. You understand what I'm saying? 127 in Hoods. That's just the beginning. You understand what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of sets in Compton, man. We deep. And we roll as one behind them bars. And watch this. Compton's can get into it was another set, man, and we forget our motherfucking beef. Because when you start disrespecting one CC rider, you disrespecting all of them, we all gonna come out to play. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't putting no 100 on Compton Crip. Listen to me. I'm going to tell you why people respect a lot of Compton Crips, man. See if Kev Mack was in the pen with me. And Kev Mack hit the yard. But there ain't no neighborhoods on the yard. Or it might be neighborhoods on the yard, but he in my building. He the only neighborhood in the building, the 60 in the building. Once Bamm embrace him, he Compton embrace. Ain't nobody finna fuck with him. We gonna support him. Long as he's solid, and he's solid. I'm Little Ascorbi. Big Ascorbi is from the 60s, man. That's my big homie. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how Compton strong, man. Compton Unity is beautiful. But yet Compton is lacking now. Listen to me, man. Before Turtle left me, man, and went to San Quentin to do his shoe, man. Man, Turtle, that was Turtle #1 goal. Is to bring Compton Crips back together as one. And we had a cold motherfucking plan we was going to try to orchestrate if Turtle would have stayed alive. And if we would have orchestrated our plan and executed it, it would have worked. It would have definitely worked. You understand what I'm saying? See, I'm one of them OG Compton Crips, man. I fuck with every Crip set, man. I got homies from everywhere. Man. I'm also one of them OG Crips that fuck with a whole lot of Damus, man. Them ain't my enemies no motherfucking more. Ain't no black man my enemy, man. I don't subscribe to that shit no more. I can't hate what I ain't never loved. See, don't tell me we can't have peace when you got a Crip and Blood that's real tight. Every Crip say they got a Blood partner. Every Blood say they got a Crip partner. So if y'all two can get along, why we can't have peace? If I can get along with LB, why we can't have peace? You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, you got these motherfuckers wanting to fight because there's somebody disrespecting their hood. But man, watch this, man. You ask every motherfucking Crip, man, and every motherfucking Blood, have they ever been on the yard with somebody that killed one of their homies? Ask them. Now in the county jail, you went at them. But in the pen, that's taboo. You can't do it because you're going to create a big old melee, a big old war. And then woman tell you why you don't do it, because you respect the structure. See, it ain't no structure out here. That's why people is running amok, doing what the fuck they want to do. Ain't no structure out here. Then we allow these females to get in gang business when they need to stay in a female's position. A lot of these females be reckless with their motherfucking mouth and spitting that venom, starting hoods to going at each other. Homegirl, she was out of pocket attacking C-Mac. But C-Mac was out of pocket disrespecting that hood. He should have disrespected the female. He ain't had to disrespect the hood. 9 out of 10, one of her homeboys probably would have said, bitch, what the fuck you doing? Excuse my language, I ain't calling her no bitch, I'm just talking. Right? But somebody would have told you, bitch, what the fuck you doing? You trying to get us to go at the homeboy or something? Or the homeboy to come in over here and start this bullshit? Pump your motherfucking brakes. Get your dumb ass off YouTube. See, don't just blame this shit all on C-Mac. There's other motherfuckers that's provoking him. There's other people that's provoking him. C-Mac, watch this, man. That dude ain't been crippin' no more than 10 years of his motherfucking life, and 2 of them just been some real crippin'. The other 8, he just learning. And he's still in the process of learning. These dudes is talking about mysteriously they generals. How the fuck you a general when you 30 years old? How the fuck you a cloud tracer in your motherfucking hood and you 30? Man, you ain't even earned your bones yet. You ain't earned your bones. You ain't known for bodies. You ain't known for putting in work behind that wall. You just own some weird shit. That's reckless shit. And I ain't just talking about C-Mac. I'm talking about a whole lot of these crippin' blood motherfuckers that be on here. You going to prison don't make you tough. Because when you behind the wall, you scared to pick up a key suit. You looking for a fucking phone to see if your girl run off. You looking for a homie to send you a green dot. But you can get some of that shit with that green dot. You ain't saying Jay paid you no money. You understand what I'm saying? Oh man, send me a green dot. I can't go to the store. I pay restitution. Well shit, have somebody go to the store for you. That ain't paying restitution. Why I got to send you a green dot? Everybody know what you want to do with a green dot. Listen to me, man. You got a lot of dudes. I done met them in prison. That's in there behind a Crip murder, Crip on Crip murder with the hood they was beefing with. Now they no longer get down out that kid. Because in a roundabout way, they regret what they in prison for. Then you got Crips that was in there behind Damu murders, Damu behind Crip murders. They regret the decisions that they made in the path of life that they chose to live. And they trying to make amends. And the amends come with trying to have peace. They're rectifying themselves. They having some form of redemption in them. Man, watch this, man. Ain't just look. Young Crips need to read Tookie book. A lot of young Damus need to read Tookie book. You understand what I'm saying? We need to start waking up to each other and stop this black on black shit. Because that's a fucked up look. How you respecting your homeboy if you're willing to have his son join the hood? Now, if we've been gone and he already claiming the hood, okay. A lot of my little homie sons is from front hood. They call me up, and I love the shit out of them. They taps in with me. You understand what I'm saying? But they trying to change their life. They chase that money. They player. Hey man, if I brought some of my little homies, how they dressing, you couldn't tell they was bangers. A lot of my little homies is positive role models in their kids' lives, and I commend them for that shit. A lot of dudes that was my age was in the penitentiary. They wasn't a part of their child's life. You understand what I'm saying? Now that they home, they trying to be a part of their grown child's life and be a better grandfather than they was a father. They trying to be a better uncle than they was a brother. Because jail took from them. We put ourselves in a position for jail to take what we was trying to give. Now that we're home, why the fuck I want to have my pants hanging off my ass and blue rags out my motherfucking pocket shouting cuz all motherfucking day, and I got great nieces and great nephews? No, man, that ain't being a positive role model. That's being negative. That's telling them, hey, come on and do the shit I did for you can go experience every motherfucking thing I experienced. No, I don't want my great nephews to go to prison. I don't want them to be gang members. I want them to be engineers, lawyers, you understand, doctors, ball players. They can be whatever the fuck they want to be. They can be a president now. That ain't even a fucking dream no motherfucking more. Obama said a black man can be a president. So what person don't want the best for their child or their grandchild or their little cousins or their nieces and nephews? We're hindering them. We ain't watch this. We ain't trying to push them to be successful. Not gang members. Not when you going down the street shooting in the community and little kids is hanging out. You trying to steal their future from them. We ain't in the business taking their future from the black kids, nor the brown kids, nor any child. So when I get brothers be instigating problems, but amongst another brother saying, go pull up. Hey, man, sit your ass. Go back up under the motherfucking rock you climbed from up under, man. Stop trying to manipulate some motherfucking problems among black folks. Stop putting that division in between us. It's already too many motherfucking boundaries, man. Yeah, when it get on YouTube, it's anybody motherfucking business. But when you manipulating violence, that's fucked up. You being disrespectful. I don't care what nobody say, man. You being disrespectful, bruh. Bottom line, man. That's it and that's all, man. And people don't get that. I don't get down out that kid, man. I love being black, man. I wear this shit good. I rock it every motherfucking day. I go to sleep black. I wake up black. Woo, black and I'm proud and I'm a beautiful black man. Hey, check it out, man. I love being black. Gangbanging was a choice, man. When I was in that penitentiary, I stood on my crippin' and my blackness, man. You understand what I'm saying? I stood on that. I ain't have to go to the S&Y yard. I don't talk bad about everybody that go to the S&Y yard. You got a whole lot of gang members, man. Listen to me, man. You got gang members. The board is telling them. That board is saying, man, you got any remorse for your murder? Did you commit your murder? Why would they admit to the murder if it's still in court? Because the DA is in their hearing on the Zoom. So if they admit to the murder and the DA hear this, the pill is fucked up. So he like, no, man, I ain't do that. But I don't gangbang no more, right? If you don't gangbang, go to the other side. The other side is the S&Y yard. Now watch this, man. I can't knock nobody for doing that. Bam just wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. But I commend the men that got more heart than me. He got to have more heart than me to go over there because Bam ain't going to go over there. Bam going to be a damn fool and say, no, man, fuck you. I ain't going over there. This still crippin' with me. I ain't got to prove to you I ain't gangbanging. But if my freedom means more to me, so them people had enough heart to say, man, watch this. You hear people send people debriefing? Let me share something with you, man. Any CCO that decided upon himself, any CCO decided upon himself when he went to that board and said, hey, man, I want to go home. I done lost too motherfucking much. And he want to go home, he go to that S&Y yard. He didn't do no debriefing, and I'm telling you for facts. I'm 100% for sure he didn't do no debriefing. Want me to tell you why? Because Bam didn't go to no motherfucking hole. And I done seen a lot of dudes on yards I was on. Went to the other side after coming from the board. Got 5-year denials doing this. Hey man, damn, where he going? He locking it up. Because he want to go home. Now watch this. What I do get offended at is dudes that tell and go over there. Dudes that drop a kite to get over there. I remember last year before Crip Mac went to jail, him and Gangster was the only ones keeping it real about dumb people surrounding him. I salute you, OG. Thank you. Thank you. Listen to me, man. These brothers has been down 30 and almost 40 years. And some of them is taking it upon themselves saying they tired. They lost their parents. Some of them lost kids, lost sisters and brothers. They lost more than they gained while they was in prison. And some of them are saying, hey, man, fuck that. I'm going to go to S&Y. It's the only way I can get a date. I'm going to get a date. Them dudes ain't going over there to briefing. But in my book, I wouldn't do that. So I can't get mad at what somebody wanted to do it for him to come home. Bam wouldn't do that. So I'm still stuck into this principle and this moral of gangsterism. And that ain't gangsterism to me, but to them, that's being grown. So I commend them for having the heart that I don't have to want to go over there. You understand what I'm saying? But they ain't like, none of them did no telling. Trust and believe that they ain't do no debriefing. When you hear dudes get on there saying motherfuckers debrief, Crip ain't no motherfucking prison gang, so who the fuck he gonna debrief on? Blood ain't no motherfucking prison gang. Who the fuck he gonna debrief on? Crips and Bloods couldn't get the indeterminate shoes. Only people got used to get indeterminate shoes is prison gang members. BGFs, Emmy, Northers, ABs, Vanguards, JAMA. Them is prison gangs. Crips and Bloods is not a prison gang. So they came later on. If you're part of a destructive group, 6 or more is a destructive group. That's how they put the Crips and the Bloods part of the destructive group in prison. Now we're going to give y'all indeterminate shoes. But this how they give you the indeterminate shoe. My last shoe was 34 months shoe. Right? After the 28 months, you do 28 months on the 34 months shoe. I go back to committee. They do this. Now you got an extra 6 months. They trying to give me an indeterminate. But it ain't the indeterminate. If I do 6 months, they'll let me out. If I get a 115, I'm going to do more than 28 months. It's simple as that. And people need to understand. What's up, Bowden? You understand what I'm saying? Listen to me, man. For some strange motherfucking reason, blacks in prison, we got this twisted ass, this buffoon ass thinking, right? That we're above something. If we're so much above something, why we can't come together on the motherfucking streets? Why is Crips and Bloods living together in prison and not killing each other, but on the streets they're killing each other? If black is so motherfucking important in prison, why being black ain't important on the motherfucking streets, man? Listen to me, man. If being black is so motherfucking important in the motherfucking penitentiary, why we can't get along together on the streets? Why we can't stand up to get along together on the streets? Because watch this. Convict Perspective, Gunner, Dubs, all the rest of the motherfuckers, American Cholo, them motherfuckers are manipulating. They trying to create some racial shit out here. If you really pay attention to them, especially the Convict Perspective and this Gunner motherfucker, Gunner, fake Gunner, whatever the fuck he call himself, them dudes is trying to manipulate racial problems out here because they, watch this, they don't believe Crips slap Mexicans. They don't believe Crips stabbed them. Now they talking about it. You understand what I'm saying? And watch this, man. The penitentiary can't have you on lockdown more than 15 days no more. Them years lockdowns, they can't do that no more. They stopped that before I came on. They can't do it no motherfucking more. Same when you're trying to kill on the street to save your life in prison. Say it again, homie. Now, we can let, if black means something in prison, regardless of you being a Crip or a Blood, BGF, Kumi, whatever, why don't mean nothing on the motherfucking streets? Now, that's the shit I'm baffled on. I'm confused about that. Now, how can I respect the Damu in prison, then want to come back out here? I'm cool as a motherfucker. LB, my big homie, man. But if I'd have came home and shot a Paru and killed him, I wouldn't even been worried about that neighborhood. You know who I'd been worried about? LB. Nah. Yellow Ice. Ricky Duncan. China Dog. Them is the ones I'd have been worried about because I made it crystal clear that I am no longer with that. So if I'd have came home and did some shit like that, them the ones, and Marv and Slick, them's the ones I would allow to get up on me to do me. Because they'd have been like, hey, Bam, let me holler at you. And I'd have trusted that. But I wouldn't have been surprised if they'd have set me up. So why would I come home and do that? If we can live with each other in jail, in hell, why we can't live with each other on heaven? See, jail is hell. The street's supposed to be heaven. You create your heaven right here on earth, man. Stand on your black. Yeah, Adam 22, whatever the fuck his name is, he's a mark. You don't see them white boys ever giving props to the black. And say it again, man. Hey, watch this. And I commend that F-13 and that East Coast thing handling it. I just wish we could have do that amongst the Crips, man. You understand what I'm saying? But watch this. If East Coasters can get along with F-13, and it's been bloodbaths, why Bloods and Crips can't get along? Do another race mean more to us than us? Hell no, man. Come on, let's get this shit right. So I'm going to tell you what a lot of motherfuckers don't want you to know either, too, right? It used to be talk like this with the pimp, boy. If the Southerners hooked up with the Crips because we all wore that blue rag, it'd have been a cold motherfucking thing. No, man. I'll hook up with some Damus before I hook up with a Mahindra. Trust and believe that. I'm a black man. I ain't gonna never be with another race to go against a black man. Not bad. Not me. Nah. I used to be a Ku Klux Klan in this black body. I'm not with that no more. Looters in the mob at war, but fights side by side in prison. Say it again, man. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? I remember, man, my little partner from the mob, right? Me and him was cool. And we got cool because of LB. I used to tell him in the class, I was mentoring the class, and I used to say, man, them Zulu boys be out there squabbling too motherfucking much. You know, Sacramento Bloods used to score at each other. One day, that BL and that UBN got at them. Told them they had to stop that shit. You ain't think they stopped it? But it was one of them up there, thought he was really with the business. Thought he was really with the business, man. Had his gold chain. One day he asked me to sell him a pack of cigarettes. I said, all right, man, I got you. Give me $250. He said, I'm going to give you a green dot tomorrow. I'm like, all right. I come out to work 3 o'clock. He supposed to have my money at my door at 8. Hey, man, what's up with my money? Man, don't sweat me. I'm like, ooh. When he said that, I'm like, what you say? I walked away from the cell. Woo, time out, Chief. Before I walked back down to the tier to get off the tier to go to work, his homeboy like, hey, Bam, let me holler at you. I'm finna get at that dude. I already know to catch you. Because I watch this, man. I wasn't gonna do nothing but go to my motherfucking cell and get my thing. I'm gonna bust a hole in this dude. I wouldn't give a fuck where you from when it came to my motherfucking money. Cripple blood. You don't think you gonna pay me? I'm gonna bust a hole in your motherfucking ass, and there ain't gonna be no motherfucking melee. But if we can get along together in prison, why we can't get along together on the motherfucking streets? We got these wannabe tough motherfuckers who ain't never put no motherfucking work in. These dress up ass Crips and Bloods. That's all they do is perpetuate the bullshit with their idle ass gospel, that third lip shit, that lip service. And they create problems amongst real motherfuckers. That's what we need to eliminate, the busters. And when I say busters, I ain't talking about the ones that took their motherfucking tail. He can't come around no more any motherfucking way. I'm talking about the ones still claiming the hood and all they do is dress the robe. They got the Crip gear, they got the Crip gear down, they got the Damu gear down. Oh, they got the lingo down. Cuz, what's up, cuz? Big and bat, they got all that shit down. But they ain't never put no work in, ain't never fought for the hood, ain't busting on nobody for the hood or nothing. But they want these youngsters to respect them. No, respect me based on what I'm trying to do today. Fuck what I used to do in the past. You feel me? You can be front of the CC on or off the streets, but it's all how you carry yourself. It's on you, not the set. You represent the set. The set don't represent you. I'm always saying that, James Cash. Watch this, man. The dude asked me at work the other day. He said, man, where you from? Like, huh? Man, I'm a grown-ass man. This dude asked me. He said, no, OG, you look familiar. Already I know where that's from, right? I'm like, I'm from front hood, man. I'm from Compton. He said, you OG Bamm. Because, you know, I ain't saying my nickname at work. I ain't going to work representing no Crip. I'm going to work representing me trying to get a motherfucking paycheck. Hey, Crip ain't finna hinder me from getting no money. Trust and believe that, baby. You understand what I'm saying? Now me and this dude, he's like, what's up, OG? You feel me? But listen to me, man. It baffled me that Crips and Bloods can get along together in jail. But on the streets, we don't get along. We our biggest motherfucking enemy. Because I know when the war be on, if I'm the only Crip on the chin, the rest of them is Damus, I'm expecting them Damus to have my back because I know they're expecting me to have their back when they come out their cell too. That's where the respect come in at, man. That's where the love for one another come in at. And this is what we got to start doing, respecting each other and loving each other. Fuck what we represent. All right, I don't like your hood. All right, we used to beef. But the beef over with. Me and you grown-ass men, we on some grown man shit today. Let's establish this when we get to the streets. Let's show our people that we was kicking it with each other in the pen. Because Crips and Bloods are sharing money on the streets and in jail with each other, man. So why we can't get along? Why we can't get along? Come on, man, I don't want to hear this show, man. This motherfucker took too much from my hood. He didn't take nothing from your hood. It's an individual that took it from your hood. He just claimed the same hood, man. You don't represent your hood. I mean, your hood don't represent you. You represent your hood. Represent your hood in a positive way. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if a motherfucker want it, give it to him. Give him what he want. But stop getting on YouTube and say, pull up. Oh, you're a rat. I ain't gonna do nothing to you because you're a rat. Well, don't call him a motherfucking rat then. Because we all know what we supposed to do to rats. When you call a dude a rat, man, you got to stand on what you calling them. You dudes is crip and don't even know the first motherfucking meaning of what crip really is. Stop doing that shit. Go find the true definition of what crip is. And I guarantee you when you find out the true definition of what crip was and what it is today, you're gonna see the difference. This ain't what Wayman created, man. He didn't want this type of shit. LB didn't want this type of shit. They created these gangs to protect our motherfucking community. Now we don't know how to protect ourselves from each other. That shit crazy, man. And you're right, bro. Then they watch this. The 60s ain't letting YouTube know they business. That's 600. That's Brick Baby. They letting them do that. Not the 60s, man. Not the 60s. You don't hear Kev Mack saying no belittling stuff on Kev Mack. He from the 60s. No, you don't hear Key Rock on here. You don't hear Big U doing that. They 60s. And they grown mans. They doing grown man shit. They ain't advocating violence amongst another brother. They ain't saying go kill no gangster. They ain't saying fuck Hoovers. They ain't doing that. Oh, before anybody take that the wrong way, that ain't what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, man. This ain't what we do. Why we got to always belittle our motherfucking self? Man. If a motherfucker tell me certain Hoovers, certain 60s don't kick it together in the pen, they lying. Because I know some Hoovers that respect 60s. And I know some 60s that respect certain Hoovers. Let's eliminate this childish behavior and get on some grown man behavior. And the grown man behavior is we're tired of killing each other. And the only option is peace. That's the only option, is peace. You feel me? I'm a civilian, but that don't always protect you from dramas. In a real way. Say it again, James Cash. That's what people don't get either, man. That's what people don't be getting. You understand what I'm saying, man? I just want the black community to live in harmony with each other. We need to get some humility in our motherfucking self and learn how to be humble and respectful towards each other, man. Let's stop doing ourselves a disfavor and hurting each other and hindering each other. Let's love each other and respect each other and uplift our race. Everybody else say they want to lift their motherfucking race. Why we can't do that for us? Is that so fucking complicated? You understand what I'm saying? People need to understand that, man. Like, I got to tap in with my girl, man. I appreciate we still need 10 people for the raffle, man. Y'all into the raffle, man. The live has been cool. Told my girl I was going to call her, man, at 7:30. I'm going to call my baby, and I know I'm late already. I'm going to call my baby, man. Chop it up with her. You understand what I'm saying? Unity is our biggest need. Say it again, James Cash. I need 10. I got 33 people and 27 likes. 10 people into the raffle. $sign OG Bamm 131. Into the raffle, man. Support the channel. Share the contents with your friends, man. Don't run from it, run to it. This is a channel for peace. We're not for that bullshit. These dudes be on the internet pretending like they want a life sentence. Say it again, man. No, goddamn well they don't want it. Or they want to be living in the cemetery. And that's another motherfucking thing. That's the only place Crips and Blood seem like they can get along at, in the cemetery. It's the only place there's peace at. Come on, man. Ain't you tired of going to funerals? You understand what I'm saying? I am. I don't even do them. But I'm tired of losing people, man, that I know to gang violence. Black folks, let's do better than this. Black men, let's start becoming responsible role models in the black community. In our kids' lives, our nephews' lives, our little cousins' lives, our nieces' lives, our grandkids' lives. And on that note, man, if ain't nobody told you they love you, OG Bamm love you. Enter the raffle, support the channel, man. $sign OG Bamm 131 for this marathon show. Take a chance on this. You're taking a chance. You taking choices. Just take a chance on something that can be beneficial. But that's it. Peace. I love y'all.